Take 5 and the second slideshow, and this part is explaining what perspectives and viewpoints are. The following slides show the application of the concepts of viewpoints and perspectives on the text I pointed out before. Basically, viewpoints are simply the positions that people have in life, and those positions are heavily influenced by their surroundings they need to live in, the nature they need to survive in, the culture they need to struggle with, and their personal experiences, which might be colored by their gender, age, profession, in other words, their job, or other very specific personal experiences. Look at these people. They look cool, but they are really sad. These are indigenous people from a tribe living in in the middle of what's left of the Amazon rainforest. The indigenous people might be regarded, or are simply to be regarded, as one viewpoint. This is another viewpoint. This is a guy watching at a fire at a farm where he works in a town in Brazil. That fire might be set alight by his own crew, so maybe he's not worried, since a burning rainforest means new farmland for his farm to work on. Another viewpoint. Obviously, for someone who is a lumberjack, the rainforest disappearing has a whole different meaning than for an indigenous tribe. They're not living in between the trees, they simply need to cut them down to earn money. So from their viewpoint, the Amazon rainforest is a really different thing than in contrast to the indigenous tribes. A whole different viewpoint is about the viewpoint of Brazilians living in a city. The only thing they needed to struggle with is that the Amazon fire and the ash clouds simply blocked out the sunlight. All in all, if you add all these viewpoints together and add some extra viewpoints to them, which are covered in the article, you come down to a whole range of different viewpoints, and from each viewpoint the rainforest represents a different value. They interpret the Amazon rainforest differently. They even value one tree in the Amazon rainforest differently. However, different viewpoints might have something in common. They might have the same perspective on an object, in this case the Amazon rainforest. One perspective might be the idea that you need to protect the rainforest. The indigenous tribe we covered have that perspective. Environmentalists covered in the article do have that perspective. European politicians who have different concerns right now are having that perspective, and someone who remains anonymous, a Brazilian government official, has that perspective as well. So though they are having different viewpoints, they have the same perspective. At the other side of the spectrum, you have the idea that you simply should use the rainforest to exploit it in an economic sense. You can see the Bolsonaro government leader of Brazil at the right top. You can see the loggers cutting down the trees, and you can see the farmer. They only want to have the Amazon rainforest to be cut down. Not because they're bad people, they are really concerned about something else, which is the economics. They want to feed other Brazilians, they want to have a job, they want to feed their own family members. So, all in all, you can see that this is what is to be told about perspectives and viewpoints. In the slideshow there is some extra example about electric cars. I don't cover that in this sound clip. I don't want to bore you out more than necessary. Thank you.